Bonjour and welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Claude and today, Sagittarius, I'm going to be doing your Chakras tarot reading. So I hope you are all doing well and that you've had a good month so far. Now please remember, those are general readings, they will not resonate with everybody. Take what applies directly to your situation and just forget about the rest. If you know you resonate better with your Moon, Venus or Rising signs, I suggest that you check them out too. It will also help you have a deeper understanding of the flow of energies around you at the moment. Or shall I say in you, since we're going to be looking at your chakras. Now in this reading, I'm going to be pulling out one card for each of the 7 chakras. I'm going to be looking for blockages, any imbalances, and at the end of the reading I will give you a few tips to help. So what are my Leos, did I call you Leos? I apologize, Sagittarius's chakras looking like at the moment? Okay. So your first chakra, you have the King of Wands. Obviously I'm going to go in depth in a minute. The second chakra, you have the Page of Swords. Third chakra, the Ace of Wands. Fourth chakra, the Ten of Swords. Fifth chakra, you've got the Queen of Wands. It's a lot of wand energy, lots of fire. Obviously you are a fire sign. Next we have the Eight of Swords. And finally we have the Three of Swords. Now what I'm noticing immediately is that those cards, they use color therapy, they talk chakras, colors, and there's a lot of yellow color, yellow and orange, which relate to the solar plexus and the sacral chakra. Yes, that's what I'm seeing, and obviously some pinks and purples, but mainly yellow and oranges. Okay, so the root chakra is your energy center. Sorry, you can't see that. Your energy center that represents your how you seek prosperity, your survival instincts, and also how safe and secure you feel in your world. And you have the King of Wands. So obviously the King is the master of the suits. Wands is fire energy, which is very suited to you, Sagittarius. And this is someone who's very confident, someone who's a go-getter. So you appear as someone who's very grounded, and who, you know, will go and get what they want. Obviously, general reading, so gender doesn't apply here. But I see you as being someone who feels safe and knows how to attract prosperity, which is why you feel safe and very grounded. So that's a beautiful energy to have in your root. We then move on to your sacral chakra, which is your pleasure center and also your creativity center. And you have the Page of Swords. So the pages, they bring you news, and they also indicate a change of direction, like a new beginning, you know. And the swords are to do with the mental realms, so ideas, thoughts, but also truth. And so you may be getting some really good ideas at the moment. You may be experiencing some kind of period of creativity where you're thinking about things to manifest, and this is very present in your head, and this is where you're going with this. If we're looking at this chakra as a pleasure center, this might be you trying to experience the pleasures of life more with your head than with your actual body. So this would be something to look at, because obviously, you know, we are human beings, we have a body, this is our vessel, and it was given to us so we can experience life with our senses, not just being in our head. So obviously this is a general reading. For some of you it's to do with creativity, for some of you it's to do with the pleasures of life. If it's to do with the pleasures of life for you, if you recognize yourself in the statement I've just made, then you need to be aware of this. You know, try and get out of your head a little bit and be more in your body. but if it's for creativity, then this is a very nice boost. Your solar plexus is your third chakra, and this is your power bank, literally your energy center, where you get your willpower, your personal power, and just, you know, the strength to carry things through. And you've got the Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands is an exciting opportunity. It's wands, so it's to do with your passion. It's something that really speaks to your soul. It's a brand new beginning. So it's you in a chakra reading, having regained your personal power is how I see this. This is you being fiery, you know. You know who you are, Sagittarius, you don't need me to tell you that. And feeling renewed. This is a very balanced energy center for you. You know your worth, you know what you're capable of achieving, and you've got that fire in your belly again. So that's really nice to see. So I would say that for the first three chakras, the life energy is moving through quite nicely, with the caveat of people, if it's to do with pleasures and being too much in your head, we need to address this. Your fourth chakra is your heart chakra, and this is your capacity to give and receive love, and it's also your center for peace and centeredness, and you've got the Ten of Swords. Now, there are layers to the cards, and the 10 is a number of completion, and Swords is the mental realm. So, the Ten of Swords, generally speaking, talks about mental exhaustion, which is surprising to see represented in your heart. So, it's making me think about what I said to you about your sacral chakra. For some of you, you know, if you are too much in your head, you can't really enjoy the little pleasures of life. And this leads to exhaustion, tiredness. Your heart also may feel a bit wounded. You may have been betrayed, or some truth, some shocking truth or news may have come your way, and it's hurt your heart, and it's not healed yet. This is not something that happened recently, but there's some healing that needs to happen in your heart. I'm really getting this energy loud and clear. So you need to, do some work on that and heal your heart. We'll talk about this at the end of the reading. We then move on to your throat chakra, which is your communication center. So how you express yourself and your truth, and also how you listen to people. This is the Queen of Wands. So the queens represent patience for me, because they are the yin energy. They are the receptive energy as opposed to the yang energy of the kings who take actions. So the Queen of Wands is someone who is softly spoken but has a big stick, and she's not afraid to use it. And people know this. She is charismatic. People look up to her. You know, people will follow her. And so having this, because it's your energy anyway, it's the fire energy, in your throat chakra, it makes me, I don't know how to express this, it makes me think that, it makes me think, it's the energy I'm getting from this is that you are a very good public speaker, and people will follow you, you know, you're inspiring, basically is what I'm saying. And you're also very good at listening to people, because it's a queen, so you're very good at listening to what others have to say, and when you do say something, it's inspiring. So that's a beautiful energy to have in your throat chakra. Then moving on to your third eye chakra, which is your center of perception of the world, both physically and with your eyes closed, your intuition. And you've got the Eight of Swords. And I'm not surprised about this because of the Ten of Swords that you have in the heart chakra. The Eight of Swords talks about having built up some shields, psychological blocks. It's a prison of the mind that you have built for yourself, and only you can get out of it. You know, these are just thoughts, and I really believe that you have been hurt at some point, and it's been pushed back and not dealt with completely. So you're not fully healed, and this is having an impact on how you perceive your intuition. You don't trust yourself anymore when it comes to intuition. You have full confidence in your capabilities and skills to get the job done, as shown with the Ace of Wands in your solar plexus, but it does look like a new beginning, so this has come recently. but deep down you've erected some psychological shields. You don't want to be hurt again, so maybe you trusted your gut with something and you got disappointed or betrayed, and now you're in that prison of the mind thinking, I'm not so sure. So this is something that we need to look at. And then with your crown chakra, you have the Three of Swords. Now, the crown chakra is your center for your spiritual connection with God, the divine, the universe, and also with your connection with the world, generally speaking, because we are all one energy. And it's also your center of self-knowledge and your wisdom. And you've got the Three of Swords. 3 is the number of growth and expansion. The Three of Swords talks about you growing, getting to know yourself, understanding why things happened. It can be painful because the swords cut, but this is a work in progress, and that's going towards the positive side of progress is what I'm saying. So yeah, there is some healing that needs to happen. You're learning the lessons of all of that, and I feel that you're slowly but surely feeling reconnected spiritually and with your world, but it is slightly imbalanced. It's not spinning as fast as the other centers you have. So when I look at your spread, your chakras that need help are your heart, and then the one of the mind, the third eye, and the crown. Now, journaling is a beautiful thing to do, even if it's not much. Just write your thoughts, your feelings, and then put it away, and then go back a few days later to have a look at them. Helps put things into perspective. It really does. You can do the obvious meditations, listening to healing sound. You can work with crystals. You can practice yoga. I would practice mindfulness, because when you're up here in that prison of the mind, you are not in the world. So I would make sure that you practice mindfulness, and open your heart. Now I know it's easier said than done, open your heart. I mean, what do you mean by that? What I mean by that is what happened, and not shy away from the wound. Feel it. It's gonna hurt, it's not gonna be pleasant, but feel it, so that then you can let it go. Because if you just block it, you will never be free of it. So you need to release it. So you need to allow yourself, if necessary, a good cry. If it's not how you feel and it's more anger, then in that case, get angry, in your house, on your own. Smash things. Do what you need to do to get it out of your system. Either way, you need to purge this so that you can get out of your head and, be the beautiful fire sign that you are, because everything else is working so beautifully. And you are an inspiration to people when you talk. So really, it's about opening your heart to healing and releasing whatever needs to be released. And your connection to the spiritual world and our world will get even better if you do so. So I hope you've enjoyed the journey for the cards with me. If the message helped you in any ways, do let me know in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. I wish you a wonderful end of the month and hope to see you again very soon. Until next time, au revoir.